Hey, get some of the vibes, sometimes you gotta say fuck if they ain't on what you want. Cause times from the ones that ain't cheering you on and say fuck them, then fuck it. Don't let them bring you down. I ain't for nothing. But if they try, it's probably best to cut ties, cut ties, you know. It's probably best to cut ties, you know. A new job, what you making? A new car, what you paying for? All you need to know is you work hard. I swear ain't even called. I just come to talk a little noise. Like y'all don't serve the same Lord. But I say fuck them. Don't tell them nothing. Let them be happy cause they think you busted. And now you're struggling. I don't or father, your sister or your brother or his dumbass baby mama. Fuck that drama. Fuck them. If they ain't on what you want, cause you tired from the ones that ain't cheering you on and say fuck them, then fuck it. Don't let them bring you down, I mean for nothing. But if they try, it's probably best to cut ties, yeah. It's probably best to cut ties. What's up? I just came to talk a little noise today. Well, there's some truth to them jokes. Don't let them cheat on your dreams. They don't come to support. They dare to peep out the scene. When they speak on what you do, they gotta break down how you did it. Shit ridiculous. You gon' learn to keep some folks about your business. It's your right to live the type of life you live. If they don't like them out of here, this how we gotta be to keep your sanity. I came to talk about them old hoes. All calls, but they moving funny, cut they ass off. Sometimes you gotta say fuck them if they ain't on time from the ones that ain't cheering you on and say fuck them, then fuck it. Don't let them bring you down, I mean for nothing. But if they try, it's probably best to cut ties, it's probably best. I love that song. Cut ties, sometimes you gotta. What's up? Y'all come on in the room. I just felt like talking a little noise today. You know, been on different ones, panels, and I want to address these old bitches. I'm over on B-Way. Well, not B-Way. I was on B-Way panel last night, and well, in his chat. I was in the chat. I don't hit the panels much, you know. But Duck got his little thing going on, and it just never ceased to amaze me. These old women on here arguing with these young women. I just don't understand. It's crazy how they get on here and the things that they do. Oh my God, it's just so disrespectful to themselves, and they wonder why men don't respect them. You know, it's the way you carry yourself. It's the things that you do. You know, respect is earned. You know, you have to give it, but you know, it's earned. What's up? Salute to everybody that's coming in. Happy birthday, sweetheart. Happy birthday. Hit the like button, share the live, subscribe to those who aren't subscribed to me. And I am trying to get monetized. So I need about, I think, 200 more subscribers. I like the other screen. I want to get on the other screen. This one is fine, but
I got a lot of things that I want to do, and do have a lot of things to offer, and I speak on life experiences for people that don't know who Big Red Diva is and what Big Red Diva is about. Now, I be on my bullshit sometime too, like I am today. Sometimes you want to be on your bullshit. And but for the most of it, I'm here to help people. Dealing with their weight, relationships, whatever. But I'm on some fuck shit today. So it's grown folk talk sector. We gonna talk some grown folk shit today. Yeah, but I'm over, on Duck Live and Gina and Mink and Not on My Watch. I don't understand them for the life of me. I don't. It's they're I know all of them are over 40. I know Mink is 40, Gina is 51. I'm not sure how old is Not on My Watch. But the thing of it is, y'all get on here and y'all argue with these young girls. Y'all make yourselves look awful. And it is sad. It's so sad. When you see older women conducting themselves like they do. Whatever situation Mink has with Duck, she didn't aired out some laundry, some dirty laundry on him or whatever, but it's not making him look bad. It's making her look bad. Hey, God's child's blessing. I'm glad you're here. What's going on? I don't know if you were over there by Duck, but I'm just speaking on these older women, and it just it's sad to me. It really is. I'm not gonna be in competition with a young woman. I'm 55 years old. For those of you who don't know, I have grown kids and I have grandchildren, and me sometimes being on here with the foolery, it has to be a limitation, you see, because not only, to have the respect come from millions of people that I've never seen before other than on the app. My family members that are on this app, that are subscribed to me, I have to be presentable for them as well. They know I could go left. They know this, and some of you one day may find out I could go left. But right now, I'm going to keep it as cool and calm as I can. But it just gets under my skin, when you in different people's chats and you be seeing the things that be going on. And I don't think it's an act, because they good at it. If it is an act, honey, they on the wrong app. I tell them all the time, they need to go holler at a real movie producer and get them a real script, and make them some real money. Because it's no way in hell I would degrade myself and lower my standards like some of these women on here. And it's just crazy. It's crazy. And to have children, and then some of them, your children are sitting right there listening to you sometime. I don't care if they upstairs, downstairs, you in another closed off room, it's your children can still hear you. When I go live or I'm on some crazy stuff, I'm home alone. I am home alone. Yes, and then your lives be shared, I share my lives to, Facebook and other platforms, and I mean other social media apps. And I'm known. So I can't do a lot of crazy stuff. If I do too much cursing, somebody I know will call and say, "Hey, Big Red Diva, kind of like lay back sometime, and then I tell them, yeah, I understand, but if I go there, then that's what it's called for, for me to go where I went. But just doing some of the things that they doing. But this is the deal with me, with Gina. Gina is 51 years old. And you showing your private parts to all of these young men. Duck is 30 years old. And the other young men. But then, Brandon, I'm not sure how Brandon is. I know he's no older than 35. But I mean, still, you're old enough to be these young men's mothers. And I used to feel bad for them, like, oh, they doing too much. They call them out their name so much. And one thing I don't tolerate a man calling me a bitch. I don't tolerate a man calling me a whore. Now, if I put myself in a position to be called that, then okay. And even sometimes putting yourself in a position, I'm not going to allow it. But I know if I bring it on myself, then anything goes, if you open up that door. And now it's to the point of turn for either one of them. Because you done took it so far. And then Gina just sinks a hole for herself on a daily. And I just don't understand. You say, or she says, she's this educated woman and, she has so much going for herself and reading is fundamental and, everybody is beneath her and this and that. But you're doing some crazy shit on this app. And it's receipts. It's not hearsay. It's nothing that you could go back and say, oh, they lied on me. Because everybody have a receipt. Everybody have pictures. And you just the other day sold your coochie pic for $10. Crackhead moves. They say you're on drugs. I didn't want to believe it. I really didn't. But now, I mean, hey, all the stuff that you've been doing here for the last couple of months, can't do nothing but believe now that, yes, some truth to you being on more than what you say you on. Because smoking a little weed here or there, or even popping an Adderall or Lortab, don't do the things that you do. They don't do those type of things, which I've never seen it before. Crazy. And then, Mink, I try, and I try not to pass judgment on people, and I try not to not like a person, because of how they come across on the apps, you try. And the foolishness she be on, oh my God. Oh my God. Now you back and forth, a 40-year-old woman, back and forth with a 30-year-old, 30, 32, 33, however old Jackie is, that's crazy. And then you in competition. Are you in competition? Are you fighting? You're fighting behind somebody that don't even want you. And then y'all jumping over here and over there, over here and over there. You don't know if you want DG. You don't know if you want B-Way. Because B-Way was first on the list from what I could remember. But then when you started to form whatever animosity toward Jackie, then you mysteriously in love with Duck. But that was to get under Jackie's skin. But what y'all fail to realize, y'all always want to base things off of looks. And if your hair is real, and if your body is real, and this fake or that fake, it doesn't come under that. It doesn't come under that at all. A man is judging you off of the way you carry yourself. He's judging you on how you present yourself on this app. You know, sometimes I say you have to get down dirty. You have to. But all the time you don't. And like, you know, he said earlier, Duck said earlier, you doing all of that for what? Because the person you trying to make mad, she not even mad. Why would she be? And if it was all about who gonna screw Duck first, even if you did, Mink, what you gonna accomplish? What are you accomplishing out of it? If you, what did you accomplish other than your name being drugged all over this app and being talked about and being looked at like she's just another fuck? But you want people to respect you. There's no respect when you making moves like that. So now you're labeled as a YouTuber. Gina as well. Now, I never heard anything about Not On My Watch doing those type of things. But the thing of Not On My Watch, you talk about people downfalls, which y'all talk about people downfalls like y'all never had a downfall in life before. You know, we've all been evicted. We all done had some down points in our life. In our life, we have. But when you, and this is for anybody, when you're in an altercation with someone, when you're arguing back and forth on this app with someone, hey, Mary Charles, what's going on, sweetheart? When you're arguing back and forth with someone on this app, and you could tell that they're getting the best of you, then you want to talk about the good things that you have going on in your life. Oh, I have a business. I feed the homeless. I help the needy. I give back to this person. I give back to that person. Okay, well, like you ought to be focused on that more than on who got evicted and selling somebody tape, sex, or whatever. If it, I don't understand that, but bullshit sells, I guess. The bullshit sells, and I get it. You know. I don't know if Jackie had ever been evicted. We don't know these things unless you went pull paperwork. You got a receipt showing that, oh yes, she's been evicted, whatever. And even if she had, then hey, my sister's down. our sisters down. Y'all, let's come together and put something together and see what she need. See if we can help her out. And then all the time when a person is evicted, doesn't mean they can't, well, they don't have any money or they can't pay their bills. That doesn't mean that. In my life, I've been evicted 3 times. But each time I went before the judge, I had the money that I was behind on, like say for instance, I'm behind 2 months. I had my 2 months rent that I was behind on, plus I could pay up 2 or 3 months. Only time the eviction went through, the landlords didn't accept it because one landlord, he was going through a divorce, and the property that I lived, the wife wanted no, I know I didn't want to do a picture this time because I'm getting ready to go to an event tonight and I'm getting myself situated. So I just wanted to let you guys hear my voice. Y'all see me later. I'm gonna do a live from the event that I'm going to tonight. So y'all see me later. Yeah. But that was the only time, that the eviction went on through, because the landlord, like I say, was going through a divorce, and my property was one of the properties that his wife wanted. And during the time, I don't know if a lot of you guys are familiar with Katrina, but I'm sure you are. That was during the time Katrina hit, and we got, the back end of it, and a tree fell on the house, knocked all the power box and stuff off of the house. So he went on to give her that house, but he didn't fix, the box. So that was the only reason why that eviction went through. But again, all the time, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't pay your way. It could have been a situation where she was banking, keeping her money to move, or to, if I'm not mistaken, I'm thinking, she's purchasing her a house. Thank you so much. She was trying, probably, well, I'm leaving here anyway. So, I'm gonna stay as long as I could. I'm gonna put this money to the side, put that money to the side, and eviction come away. The evictions don't look good on your records. But again, I say, who's to say she was evicted? We don't know these things. All it takes is one person to, it look like she not living in her house. And then everybody take it and run with it. Jackie's evicted. Oh, she's evicted. Oh, she's evicted. Where's the paperwork? And out of all of that, all the doxing they do on this app, I haven't seen not one person come up with no paperwork, that could possibly be real, showing, yeah, she really was evicted. Because if so, I know how the paperwork look, because I've had eviction notices. I've been to eviction court. So I know how the paperwork look. I haven't seen it. If receipts was produced or whatever. But still, in any case, as so, then why get on here and take that and run with it and use it and all over the apps on different people panels? Oh, she's evicted. Oh, that's good for her. Don't you know karma? She's real. And you better be mindful of who you put your mouth on. Because one day it could be you. And you're not going to want to sit around or hear people laughing at you, or, yeah, that's crazy. But that's what's wrong with us. That's what's wrong with us. Don't care about your brother or your sister. And we get on here and we do just what them other people want us to do. Act a fool with each other. Talk about each other. Down and degrade each other. Exactly. God's mercy is amazing. You couldn't have said it better. I couldn't have said it better myself. But it just me to see how people thrive off of other people's downfall. That's crazy. And we are the only race of people that do it. We are the only race of people that do stuff like that. Love to see your brother or your sister hurting. And that's not just with us little folks. It goes on with the rich and the famous as well. I was tuned in last night on Gigi's channel, and you know she's covering the Angie Stone unalivement, and listening to her, you know, saying how Angie has helped a lot of people in the industry. You know, all she had to do was make a phone call and put a word in, and you know, 9 times out of 10 it's done. So she spoke on this pastor that took over Bishop Eddie Long's church, and this pastor spoke at her funeral, and he said, you know, Angie made a phone call and now he's the pastor of this church. But then the question was asked. Everybody know what Angie's going through now, you know, with her royalties and stuff being stolen. The lady had to file bankruptcy. You know, people were robbing her blind. People that she trusted, people that she thought was helping her find all of her royalties and helping her see why some of her albums wasn't published the way that they were supposed to be. And these people were robbing the girl blind. You know, enough she got the record company then stole over $50 million from her. Now you got people that you trust, your right-hand guy, people that you call your brother, your sister, even her children allegedly had their hand in it, with her money being gone. So this lady then filed bankruptcy. She doing bad. Her health is bad. She need a kidney. But pastor, I don't know his name, but pastor, where were you when she needed help? That's the question. Where were you when she needed help? Exactly. They've been stealing from that lady since day one, when she was in the rap group, and Angie Stone and her little crew was the first girls rap group ever. Funk you right on up. You better funk. We want to funk you right on up. We want to funk you right on up. Y'all remember that song? Get up, 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 get up. Sit your body down. Y'all remember that? I think I was 11 or 12. So she been putting in her work. But again, when she needed you, when she needed a piece of bread, when she needed a light bill paid, when she needed that mortgage to be paid, Where were those friends? Or those so-called friends? The house is in foreclosure. So her grandkids, her children, all of what she worked hard for all her life, it's not there. So now I want to see, and I'm going to sit back and I'm going to watch. Yes, they did. I'm going to sit back and watch and see who's going to step up to the plate and say, I'll pay the mortgage or whatever she's behind on, just so the grandkids could have a roof over their heads. And I'm sure every famous person Angie Stone dealt with, not broke. Yes, they are. They are going to fight for the back royalties because they wasn't for her. They bucked against their mom. You know, allegedly the daughter, she's been stealing like never before. So she's having people watch her mom and where the money, what money's coming in here and what money's coming in there, and then you know, going and arguing with your mom because she won't give you what you want. That's why one of those fights took place. Because you're trying to take from your mama. You were taken from your mama. But that's sad. That's sad. You know, that's sad. But where are these friends? Everybody on this app, you know, for the ones that, you know, deal with each other. And then, you know, you got the ones that don't deal with you. I get it. But when your sister is down and out, and if she's going through all of these things like you putting out there to get a laugh or a click and a view, I have never in my life seen such. I've never in my life seen such. That's sad. No, he didn't show up for the funeral, but sit back and watch. If he starts to come up off of Miss Stone being deceased, I wouldn't purchase not one record. I wouldn't support him in no way, shape, form, or fashion. Because that was just outright low down and dirty. But that's us. Crabs in a bucket. I could speak on Mo 3. And he reminds me, you know, he reminds me so much of my brother. I had a brother that was unalived when he was 25 years old on his birthday. Well, actually, I had two brothers that was unalived around. They were the same age, and both of them got murdered, well, unalived on, not on their birthday, but like the weekend of their birthdays. And you know, like he did an interview and he said, you know, when he didn't have anything and they were, you know, living their poorest, you know, his mom still opened up her door for the other poor kids in the neighborhood. And maybe their moms wasn't as poor. Well, their moms was a little bit worse off than Mo3 mom. So, I'm going to open up my door. They could stay. No problem. I'm going to feed them. No problem. And he did that. His mom did that. And then when he got where he was making it in life, he said, I don't have none of those friends anymore. See? What? That is crazy. That is crazy. Now I'm believing he had something to do with her demise. Cause how you on tour already? We haven't heard nothing from D'Angelo in how many years? Oh my God. Wow. But back to Mo3. I'm gonna be all over the place, y'all. I'm gonna be all over the place. But it's sad, when he sit and said, I don't have none of those friends, because they all seem to the jealousy kicked in. He said long as he was at a certain level in his life, everybody was good. Everybody was good. But soon as that door opened, then that's when all the hate started. Oh, can you give me this? Can you give me that? And I recall him saying, well, when they were on and, everybody's showing up in their nice whips and everybody on the pictures, taking pictures with their big watts of money and this and that. And he's saying he was just standing in the picture with his t-shirt on, with his hands up. I'm not finna ask you to let me hold none of your money for to take no picture. I'm not finna stunt like that. And I respect his mind on that. That's your money. Hold your money. But when I get my money, let me hold my money. And just like I didn't hate on you, don't hate on me. Because my day coming. I'm celebrating with you, so celebrate with me. And it often makes me wonder, and it takes me back as well to some of the friends that I had. I came from middle class, My grandparents raised me. My parents were in my life, don't get me wrong. But my grandparents raised me, and my grandparents were straight, so straight to where my grandmother bought a house, and I live in it today. You see? And I done bought it 3 times after that. You see? We'll take a loan out on the house to live. My grandmother will take a loan out on the house, take care of her family when my grandfather passed away. Yeah, he had a bunch of snakes around him like we all do. We all have snakes. We all have snakes. And you got to be able to distinguish who is for you and who is against you. And just like he found out, and just like a lot of others find out who your friends really are when you start to have. When you start to make moves to put a substantial amount of money in your pocket for you to live. Long as you begging and borrowing, and I'm not saying that's what he did because he said he didn't ask nobody for nothing. They got it how they live. You feel me? You see? But I'm going to speak on me. If I had to borrow, or if I did borrow from a friend, a so-called friend, I would hear it in the end. Yeah, my granddad was a beast. I'm telling you, my granddad didn't play no games when it came down to his grandkids and making sure they had. He left back enough to where my grandmother could keep things going. And then when it ran out, well, we got a house. We this is collateral. If I have to do another loan on the house, then oh well. And that's what she did. And the last mortgage that was taken out on the house, 30,000. That what was left when my grandmother closed her eyes 10 years ago. And thank the Lord, I was able to pay it off with the help of someone else, of a dear friend to our family. But we didn't lose the house. And it was never a situation to where we were going to lose the house. It was him blessing and saying, hey, let me take that burden off your shoulder. So, my house done been bought 3 times. Thank God for it. But you borrow from your so-called friends, and then you hear it. You be talked about. Yeah, she had to come borrow this, and yeah, she had to come and borrow that, and her light bill due, girl, and I had to lend her $200. But I never one time told anybody about when a friend came and borrowed from me, when their light bill had to be paid, or rent, or something to that nature. And still to today, even though I'm not friends with those people, I'm talking about it, but y'all don't know who I'm talking about. I ain't naming no names. And still, if people who's watching my live know me, they still don't know who I'm talking about. Because I done had friends throughout my life. I could be talking about anybody. But I never spoke on your downfall, or when you had to come to me and ask me for something. I never spoke on it, and I never will. Because what am I gaining? What am I to gain with talking about, her light bill, she couldn't pay her light bill? Well, people have hard times. Sometimes. And then, don't have a man, and you have to go borrow. What is the first thing black people do? Get on that phone. Girl, Bigreddiva called me wanting to borrow money. Her light bill due. Child. Well, don't she have a husband or a boyfriend, or what that nigga doing? She got to be calling. What does it matter? What does it matter? If you call and you in need, and I can help you out at the time, that's what I'm going to do. Whether you have a man in the house, whether you have your children, sister, brother, cousin, auntie, uncle. Everybody falls on hard times and might need you at one point in time in their life. Now, if you constantly coming, if you coming every month, every 2 months, then now I'm going to start questioning what's going on. Because ain't no way you supposed to, whenever you got all of that going on, unless a husband or a wife then fell sick, and this one can't pitch in, and you might have a little more bills than you know what you have. You know, like if somebody falls sick and you got to take care of that person whole soul and body, well, yeah, it's a strain on one or the other, and they sometimes may have to step out and ask for a little assistance. Okay, yeah. But if you got a man or a woman at the house and they just deadbeats and you just letting them live off of you for no reason, and they not doing it, oh, no, no, no. Now, I might help you one time, I might help you two on the strength of the kids. But if I'm seeing this other things going on, then I know how to say, baby, look, no. Mm-mm. And see, I don't lend money. If I don't have it to give, I'm going to say no. I don't have it to give. Or depending on how much you asking me for. If I don't have all, I'll say, well, listen, I could give you this. Now you see if you could come up with the rest. And I'm not expecting it back. I don't want it back. Because if a person say, let me borrow, I'm going to give it back to you such and such. I done seen the best of friends fall out behind lending money. So if I don't have it to give, either I could give you something on it, or I can't do it at all. And that's just that on that. But I said that to say, when you was bashing, when they was bashing and, you know, trying to throw Jackie under the bus and, you know, talking about her and this and that. Okay, what about the children? Where your heart? Because if ever you was in a situation, yeah, we could go to family. You know, some of us can, but some of us can't. But you'll jump on this app just to shame somebody? That's crazy. I ain't with it. I don't do it. And I never do it. Now, do I talk a little shit? Like I was in the bushes talking a little shit this earlier today. You know, I said some things about them old hoes. I sure did. I sure did, and I meant every word I said. Them boys over there, them young men over there, are you old enough to be their mother? Both of y'all. All three of y'all. Ain't no way no 29-year-old man gonna see my coochie. Especially one I have never met in my life. I don't know anything about. Only on this app. This is where I met you, on the app. And you done seen my coochie more than the man that I am involved with? No, sir. No, ma'am. You ought to be shamed. And I'm wondering if Gina's children know that she's doing things like this. I have grown kids. My oldest is 39. I have a 34-year-old and I have a 33-year-old. And you know what they tell me? Mama, you better not be on them apps doing nothing crazy and embarrassing us. No, we don't know these people. But for the people that you do know, don't embarrass us. And they don't even have to tell me that. Now, they know they mama mouth. You know, I could get crazy sometime. Yeah, I'm going to do a little cursing. I'm asking the Lord to deliver me from that because it's not ladylike. And I don't like, you know, doing a whole lot of cursing. But I will, you know, just for the fun of it sometime. And when we talking our grown folk talk like we doing now. But I'm not going to degrade myself. Because at the end of the day, I am a lady. We need to do better. We need to do better. Some of us, you're at a point of no return. Some of us could be saved. My head goes off to Lady Wu. She's trying. And if she keep trying, I do believe she could succeed. I'm backing her 100%. I want to see her do good. I want to see her do better. And she will. She will. That goes for a lot of the other ones. I like everybody. Until you do some stupid stuff. Now, the ladies that I've spoke on, they haven't did me a thing. I just don't like how they move. And the things that they do, you know, it's sad. It's degrading. It's embarrassing. And yeah, I'm speaking on it. I'm speaking on it. You got to do better. And you sit and say, oh, well, they don't know me. I've never met them. Okay, well, you have pictures on your community wall. You know, y'all talk to each other on a day-to-day basis. And I don't have to know you in person. I could just show a picture. You being on this social media, you are nationwide known. You are nationwide known. I started off blogging on Facebook. Everybody that subscribed to me on Facebook, I had a personal relationship with them some way, shape, form, or fashion. Hairstylist for 40 years. I've worked from one end of Baton Rouge all the way to Atlanta, Georgia. And when I say I'm known, I'm known. So if I get on here and crash out, showing my coochie and all of this and that and all of this and that, and show it, you could show a picture, or you could just say, you know, Big Red Diva. They used to call me Blondie. Because I wore blonde hair, short and blonde. But then my little brother changed my name to Big Red Diva. So yeah, all you got to do is Big Red Diva. They'll say the hairstylist. Yeah. Girl, look what she done did. So you're known. Everybody that subscribed to me, everybody that sit in my chats with me, I may not know you personally. I've seen, you know, pictures of some of you guys on your community wall. You do something crazy, yeah, I'm gonna know who that is. You know, if it goes that far. So don't say, you know, oh, these people don't know me. I could do what I want to do. That's not true. Just to think 10 years from now. 10 years from now. You've changed your life. You done forgot all about your coochie pics and all of this and been on the internet and you done been drugged through the mud and you run across Exactly, Dawn. Exactly. You have to protect your image. On social media, it does not matter. Because everybody in the world is social media in some way, shape, form, or fashion. That's where it's at. So you can be a good man. Y'all ready? Yeah, we gonna do this and we gonna do that. And somebody throw him a picture. Hey, this is what she used to do. Hey, this is what she. That could ruin your life. That could ruin your life. Some men care, some men don't. But you can run across that one that, so claim he don't care. Oh, but when mad they come. Do you want to hear that? Hell no. I know I wouldn't. That's why I tell when I do my motivational speakings, I do have an LLC. It's called The Beauty of the Blue Monkey. LLC. Motivational speaker for young teenage girls that's dealing with, early pregnancy or whatever is going on in their lives. If they're being bullied, if they're being called names, a lot of us go through school, and because our skin is a shade darker, they have a tendency to pick on us. Other races, they called us monkeys at one time. And, my thing is with the beauty of it all, because monkeys are beautiful. You see, you're looking at the facial features or whatever of the monkey, and then you're looking at, because the monkey is so black, but monkeys are all different colors, all different shades. So calling me a monkey, some people take that negative. So I found the beauty in it. I found the positive in it. So yeah, you may call me a monkey, but look how beautiful I am. I'm one beautiful monkey. So I that's my calling. I'm a motivational speaker. I want to encourage everybody, in spite of what it may look like, or how it may go, or what you may think, or what somebody may tell you that you don't want to hear, or just trying to post salt in your game. You do what you feel is best for you. You can call me a monkey all day. I don't give a damn. Call me a pretty monkey. Or you could say, you pretty ugly monkey. Call it what you want, baby. But that's what I do. And I could do a lot of things. I could not encourage you to be great. But sick of that. And the reason why I don't go live a lot, because sometimes I really don't want to hit the button. I be like, I don't even want to be bothered with YouTube. I'm going to go back to Facebook and all the other people. I'm going to do them. But God told me no. He said, I've opened up a door for you, and I want you to go and sit on every social media possible to tell the story, my story that is, And I speak on real life experiences. Now, I jumped on here on some crazy stuff earlier because that just really got under my skin, the way they carry on. And they are serious. They are serious. And it's sad for older women to be arguing with these young girls. I commend Jackie. Keep doing what you're doing. I don't care how your money came across. I don't give a damn. You did something productive with your earnings. That speaks volume. Shouts out to Callie. I'm proud of Callie. I call Callie my YouTube daughter. I'm proud of Callie. Callie got her children. Callie doing the right thing now. Callie got a new truck. You know, Callie keeping a roof over her head. Callie fell back some months ago. I don't care what she did in her past life, because we all got a past. Some of us are just a little wide open than others. That's okay. But I commend her. I know she feels like $1 million. She got her kids. And when a person is going through something, let me tell you, when a person is going through something such as, you know, from what she said, you know, the things that she was going through and some things that happened to her. Yeah, you have to send your kids, you know, somewhere else so you could get your mental together. And I felt she did the right thing. Whether she sent them off willingly or they had to be removed, you know, with somebody else stepping into place saying, okay, we're going to have to take the kids for a little while. And she was in agreement with it, regardless of how. The only thing that matter is the kids were in good hands with whoever they were with. She was still able to see her kids until she got herself together. And now she's doing what she's been praying for. She's happy. The Lord blessed her back with her kids. Congratulations. I wish her well. And she's going to do good. And then going back to Wu. Wu says she need to take a break. Take a break. Get yourself together. And I know she's going to come back with a good report as well. Big baby getting herself together. She's going to do good when she come on. And she did the right thing. She did what she was supposed to do. I would have made the same move. I would have never turned myself in and I'm pregnant to have my baby in prison. Hell no. And thank God she got a loving aunt and a loving brother that's helping her out, her little one, until she come home. And I can't wait till she come home, because I miss the nitty gritty. Now, a lot of things the ladies do, I don't agree with, but who am I? Because I might be doing a lot of things people don't agree with either. But we still have to learn how to encourage each other. We need to learn how to come together. We need to stop bashing each other. We doing just what they want us to do. Because they watch us just like we watch each other. And they want us to do just what we're doing. Now, when the plays come about, okay, well, that's a horse of another color. But these real life things, you can distinguish what's real and what's fake. Getting your page struck. taking your page. That is so damn crazy. Because everybody can eat. It's enough for everybody to eat. Everybody got stuff that they could talk about. Salute to everybody that's coming in. I have my glasses on and off. I'm trying to get ready for an event, and I'm not really watching my chat, whatever. But salute. You know, I'm happy that you're stopping in, sitting with me. You know, rambling. But I just felt like I needed to say something, and I wanted to go on other people platforms and say something, but I was like, no, I'm gonna take it on my own. I'm gonna do it on my own. It's a lot more that I have to say and a lot more things that, I want to do. And when I formally introduce myself, I hold a little weight from where I'm from. And, people look up to me, and I look up to a lot of people. Yeah, please hit that like button, share my live, subscribe. I want to get to that other screen, y'all. I want that other layout. Like when you monetize, I want that layout. I like that. And it's cute. I like this one too. I like the wall too. I like it too. But I want to get to the next level, and I know I have to start coming a little more often, but I don't like saying things until God lay it on my heart to say it. Now, he ain't tell me for to come on here with that foolery and bashing those women, but it is, come on now, y'all got to do better. And they all have good potentials. They all could be something, but it's like they got a point to prove. And like I said earlier in the chat, everybody that y'all stepping on and trying to bash and get out of the way, they making a come up, and y'all are falling. Everybody's, a lot of people didn't unsubscribe to you, y'all. And I'm speaking on Mink, Gina, and Not On My Watch. Like I said, I don't know much about Not On My Watch. I know, she could be kind of messy, and she want to talk about everybody's downfall and what everybody is doing. And then when they go to talking about her, then you want to bring up the positive things that you have going on in your life, which your positive things should be first. You have an LLC in whatever you didn't give the name, but you say you help the homeless, you feed the community. You need to be promoting that. And people will help you. Miss Parker, she gives back to the community. People support her. She made that known. Then I've never witnessed Miss Parker in no mess or minding somebody else's business or even fussing on here with men, and they're calling her out her name, or she got to call them out of their name. That's one thing I wouldn't do, is disrespect a man. Now, if he disrespect me, that's a horse of a different color. But just outright approaching a man, being disrespectful, no. And that's what we have to stop doing, women. Because a lot of us bring that disrespect on ourselves. Like I say, the way you carry yourself, how you present yourself on here. All the time, sex don't sell. I could agree with SD when he say, I don't like women that talk like men, bruh. And trying to stand toe to toe with a man. You have no win, honey. A man could run down the street buck naked. And that's all he's done, is ran down the streets buck naked. He might be talked about for that moment. But young lady, you run down the street buck naked, you're going to be talked about from now until Juvember. Not November, Juvember. I used to hear the old folks say that. But yeah, you're going to be talked about forever. So we got to get it together. We got to stop all that, down in our men. We got to stop that. And talking about what they can't be. I'm going to tell y'all a story. And it blew my mind. Because I didn't know this. And I'm going to speak on Ashford and Simpson. The old singers. I can't think of a song right off the top of my head. But anyway, Ashford and Simpson. Ashford, that's the lady. She was, a singer. She's been singing since she was a kid. Whatever. Career was made. She used to go by the soup kitchens and help out, throughout the week. And Ashford came in. He was a homeless man. Used to come to the soup kitchen every day, she said. And she struck a conversation with him and found that he could sing well. But this was, after a couple of conversations that she had with him. And then she ended up inviting him to her house. And that's when their relationship started. So I said that to say this. Her way was already made. And she had money out the Watusi. She didn't have to deal with a homeless man. She didn't have to say anything to that man. But it's not the outer appearance. It's what's inside. It's what's in his heart or her heart. You have some good people out there that just didn't have and just need a little bit of help. That's why the Bible say, be careful who you entertain and how you're entertaining, because you might be amongst an angel. And with her conversating with him and invited him to her house, they started a relationship, and look where they went. They may have had their ups and downs in their relationship, but guess what? We didn't know it. Media didn't know it. I never bad about them in all the years that they sang, in all the years that I listened to their songs. And when I heard and learned of that story, it's a little deeper than that, but I just, just took out a few little nuggets to let you guys see, again, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And that was a strong Black woman. And I ain't saying that he wasn't a strong Black man. They have a downfall in life at one point or another. And God sent him or sent her to that soup kitchen to find her diamond in the rough. Because the situation benefited her and him. And they shared it together. I've been married twice. And I'm going to be married again. But the next man that come along and asks me for my hand in marriage, it's going to be mandatory that you understand your marriage vows to the fullest. You're going to have to understand, and you're going to have to be willing to stand on business if it ever comes to a point to where that for better or for worse, that in sickness and in health, and that for richer or for poor ever takes place, I'm going to need to know you understand all of what comes behind that. Because I stand on all 10. And in both of my marriages, if you could talk to one of those husbands, they'll tell you, I wish I could get her back. I didn't know what I had until it was gone. I'm not perfect. No, I'm not. But I handle my business. And I'll take whatever you gonna dish out until I get tired. I don't let nobody tell me what I should do because I don't talk my business. If it's something that's not right going on in my house, I'm not finna take it out in the streets. I'm gonna give it to God. I'm not gonna let the next woman tell me anything about my husband. My husband gonna tell me all I need to know about him. And like I say, I'm going to take all I could take. And in the process, I'm going to be saying, all right now, enough is enough. I'm getting tired. But see, when the day come and I walk out that door, that's it. I gave you chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. When I'm gone, I'm gone. No turning back. And I do that so you could never say, she didn't give me a chance. I was trying to get straight. I was trying to do the right thing. She just up and left. No, you can't say that, buddy. Because I gave you a chance. I gave you more chance than the average woman to give any man that did the type of mess them husbands of mine did. You brought home babies, all that. I accepted it. Because people make mistakes. I'll accept one, but I ain't going to accept 2, 3, and 4. After 2, 3, and 4 ain't no mistakes. Those were intention. Because my thing of it is, if you're going to step out on me, boo-boo, it's called protection. Where you won't get caught up with no woman coming back talking about, oh, she finna have your baby. And like I say, that one time, yeah, you know, you might have got into the heat of the passion and, you know, things went left. I get it. But we just gonna do one. We ain't doing all the rest of them. You go get 3 and 4, baby. You need, bye, I'm out. Yeah. And I'm not a cheater. I'm a one woman. I can't do more than one. I'll tell on myself. So no, you know, I can't do it. Now I flirt. But but if you could speak with them, they'll tell you, I wish I could have my wife back. I see them. We talk. I call. How y'all doing? You know, I still have a relationship with them, friendly relationship, you know. Those are my friends. We talk for hours sometimes. But that's as far as it goes, baby. So, my next husband, he's going to have to know what his vows mean. And he's going to have to stand 100 on them. Like I say, I can't stop a man from doing what he want to do. None of us can. You know, you never stop a man from doing what he want to do. All I say is be respectful and know I'm the wife. I come first. Anything outside of me doesn't matter. When I ring that, you be sitting on the side of you, she better shut up. You better answer that phone. I could call you 50,000 times. You better answer that phone. And one thing you're not going to do, stay out overnight, not happening. Unless you on a fishing trip with your buddies. That's the only way. Stay out overnight, you might as well stay where you at. And if it's something that's going on and you have receipts where you say, well, I got a little tipsy, my friend didn't want me to drive, or well, I need to be getting a call from your friend, because you're never that intoxicated where some can't pick up a phone and say, hey, either you can come and get him or he could stay overnight and we'll send him in the morning. 9 times out of 10, I'm coming to get you. So it's no excuse. No excuse. So I just, y'all, let's just do better. Let's encourage each other. I know a lot of people don't, want to be on the positive shit, but it plays an important role. You got to be positive. You got to encourage. You got to stop downing our black men, ladies. We got to stop doing that, and vice versa, men. But I know, us black ladies, we could be hot-headed and it comes from some of us upbringing, but all the time our grandparents wasn't right. Our parents wasn't right with raising some of us like we were raised. It wasn't right. I ain't saying be no fool, but a lot of it you have to go off your own instincts. And it'll be better. So I just needed to get that off my chest. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. I don't want no beef with nobody, but I mean, if I have to have a little beef, it's no problem. They need to do better, because right now they look bad. They look awful. They look awful on this app, carrying on like they're carrying on. It's sad. And I feel sorry. I feel sorry for Gina. I really do. Because she's the one that should know better. She's the oldest of them. It's no way I get on here acting like that. And if I ever was to spaz out and I'm being disrespected or I'm disrespecting someone, I want someone that care about me on this app that genuinely mess with me, put me in my place. And that's going to let me know how genuine you are. So I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go ahead and finish getting ready for my event. And later on, I'm going to say about 10-ish, I'll be going back live. And we going to party. Johnny Diggs, Slap Game. What's happening? You asked was Bigreddiva at one time. Yes, I am real, sweetheart. And I'm from Baton Rouge. Yep, I'm real. No catfishing and no trolling. I'm not a troller. I'm not a catfisher. I'm real. Okay. Yeah, you had questioned it one time. Is she real? Yeah, I'm real. And I don't do no trolling, that ain't me. I'm straight up to the point, You know, I speak on life experiences. You know, sometimes I come with some bullshit. Like I was on some bullshit earlier. You know, Lena and Mink and not on my watch. You know, I don't like how they, you know, presenting themselves. It's crazy. Um, you know, we need to encourage women need to stay in their lane, you know, when it come down to certain things on here, and men as well, and we need to learn how to respect each other more, you know. Where you saw me at? I know some women get on here and their mouths are a little bit overwhelmed. um they need to stop, you know, because when you want to be respected, like I say, you have to give respect. And, you know, some of us put ourselves in situations to where, you know, a man have to curse you out and call you out your name. And it's that another and vice versa. I don't like it. I don't like it. And, you know, if you call me out my name, then I don't deal with you, period. I'm not dealing with you, period. That goes for anybody. Because I'm not going to come across at first. You know, if we were, and I'm just speaking in general, Johnny, this is nothing toward you. I'm just, you know, kind of like really giving you a little insight on what I was saying and talking about earlier. But you can, you know, you'll see. I was kind of a little bit all over the place, you know, but you'll understand. Oh, okay, you've been watching. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, yeah, I be a little bit over the place, you know, but you know, just to get my point across, you know, yeah, I'll speak on this and speak on that or whatever. You know, I don't like to see us black people pull one another down like we do. And then sometimes our women go a little harder on the men because of maybe situations. You know, it was asked to me at one point in time, would I date a man that worked at McDonald's? Hell yeah, I date a man that worked at McDonald's. And I'm better than them. Hell yeah, he got a job. And I look at it like this. You flip them damn burgers, baby, or you shake them fries, honey, or you salad, or you bake them cookies and you be the best at it. And one day, we can own a McDonald's. Huh, bro? You got to start somewhere. I've seen it happen too many times. Would I date a man that's not working? If you have great potentials, yes. Because we going to find you a job. Because I know people. Yeah, come on. Hey, let's go over here. Let's go. Yeah. Because once upon a time, I had no job. A man married me with no job. And somebody else's kids. I was married twice. My children are not for my husband. I got 3 baby daddies. 3 babies. I didn't marry neither one of my baby daddies. But the men that I married, they accepted me with no job and 3 kids by 3 men. So why is it good for me? And then if someone come along, a job, oh, I'm gonna look down on him because he don't have no job. Come on, let's go find you one. You can get you one. Come on. Yeah. I don't believe in tearing my black men down. I didn't see it coming up. Now, once I got on my own and, thinking, oh, this is the right way to do this and that, and then I saw, oh, no, well, that ain't getting you nowhere, baby. You can't always do that. And then, you're just seeing how the other races, how they interact and how they uphold their men, and just being a black person. I can't do it. Now, if you just don't want no help, or, I'm not going to let you use me now. Don't get me wrong. And if I see you not putting forth no effort, I gave you a chance. I'm not your mom. I'm not gonna, feed you the bottle for the rest of your life. Hell no. Because I have 2 boys, and guess what? You know what their birthday presents were? I think I told y'all this once before. You know what their birthday presents were when they turned 16? A job application. We were going fill out applications for jobs. And they all held their first job at the McDonald's. They all graduated high school. I have a daughter. She's my oldest. She went to culinary arts schools. She's a chef. She's a professional chef. She works for the Ritz-Carlton, amongst other 5-star hotels she cooked for. My older son has his own trucking company. He works for a major company here in Baton Rouge. I won't call the name, but and he's also an engineer. He's getting ready to graduate engineering school. My baby boy works on a boat. They all have families, and they're all doing well. And I was a single parent. So that's why I do what I do. That's why I talk to people and I tell them, your situation don't determine, your destiny. My first child was born at 16. I was 16. I didn't let that stop me. When everybody said, oh, she's going to be nothing. She's going to be nothing. She's having babies. She's a street pharmacist. Once upon a time I didn't have it to do, but I did. But she's going to be nothing, and her children are going to be nothing either. Lies, all lies. And I don't speak negativity over my kids. And I didn't allow anybody else to speak negativity over my children. The tongue is powerful. What you put out into the universe, it comes back to you. My kids are going to be somebody. My children are going to be successful in whatever they choose to do in life. We're going to graduate high school. I ain't going to force college on you because everybody's not college material. But if you choose to go to college, fine. But in my house, it's going to be either one or two things. We going to school or we going to work. And I did that. And after I say this, I'm going to go. I did that because I was my grandparents handicapped me. I was a spoiled kid. I didn't have to work. Even in my adult age and after I married my first husband, my grandmother still took care of me. I didn't have to do nothing. I went to beauty school. Yeah, I graduated. I didn't get in a salon until I was 25, 26. That money was my money. My grandmother paid all my bills, bought all my cars, did everything. If I wanted to sit down, I sat down, but that handicapped me. Because when she got down and she wasn't able, now I got to stand up. I got to do what I got to do. I didn't want to do it. I ain't want to do I did hair when I wanted to do hair. Now I got to do hair because I got to pay these bills. That's right. That's what it's all about. over here. I didn't want to get up out of my bed and go be bothered with them people doing no hair. But now I gotta. Because if I don't, then now I gotta go borrow. I say my husband was there, but sometimes you fall on a little hard time. And, so let me get on up so we won't have to go borrow from nobody. But I didn't want to do it. So I didn't want to handicap my kids like that. I did, so no, baby, if you don't work, you don't eat. So come on, let me instill it in you early. Now, what you getting us for our birthday? Now, I bought them things for their birthday, but we going to get applications first, baby. We going to get us a job. Sweet 16, we throwing an extravagant party. I done spent millions of dollars. Hell no. I'm going to recognize that you turning 16, and I go over, we do a little ice cream and cake and, a little party dance or whatever, bought some crawfish, something like that. But, boo, you finna go to work. And I'm going to see that you're there on time. And you're going to love what you do. I went on the interviews with them and everything. The manager say, oh, yeah, you're hired. I know you're going to be here early. You're going to be here on time. And you ain't going to miss a day. Parenting. But then I wanted my kids, to have that work instinct. You got to work, baby. You're men. You're not going to live on a woman. You're not going to use a woman. You're not going to do that. You're the provider. You want to be a man. You want me to respect you as a man. You do what men's supposed to do. You have kids. You're going to take care of those kids. Ain't no such thing as, you done made a baby over here and you're going to leave it over there. Hell no, you're not. Little girl knock on my door. I'm pregnant for your son. Okay, sweetheart, this is what we're going to do. When you have the baby, we're going to get a blood test done. If the baby is proven to be ours, guess what? He's going to sign the birth certificate. Oh, he has a damn good job. He's going to put him on his insurance, and he's going to take care of what he put here on this earth. My sons are great fathers. And my daughter is a wonderful mother. Pat myself on the back for that one. But I got to go now. Takes me some time to get beautified. I'm going to go into a party tonight, and I'll be back live tonight. I'm going to say between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. Give y'all a little sneak peek. I enjoy life now. I'm retired. I'm single and I'm doing me. So with that being said, I love y'all. Thank everybody for sitting and tuning in. Johnny, I'm glad you came over. Thank you so much. Don, I'm glad you stopped in too. And everybody, God's blessing you always here with me, and Mary Charles, so are you. And who else? Some new faces all as well. I appreciate you guys for coming in. Thank you so much. And this is my song right here. And my thing is with this song, and it speaks for itself. It speaks for itself. And it's going to let it rip. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll see y'all tonight at 10 o'clock. Thank you, baby. Sometimes you gotta say fuck 'em if they ain't on what you want. Time from the ones that ain't cheering you on, and say fuck 'em and fuck it. Don't let them bring you down. I've been for nothing, but if they try, it's probably best to cut ties, cut ties, cut ties, cut ties. it's time to finish.
Good times, good times, good times, good times, drop what you making a new, call what you pay for it. All they need to know is you worked hard and I
slave for it.
All that dry hating, I swear ain't even called for. They sizing up your blessings
Like we don't serve the same God.
But I say fuck them, don't tell them nothing. Let them
Yeah.
be happy cause they think you busted. And now you're struggling.
I don't care
if it's your mama or father, your sister
or your brother or his dumbest baby mama. Fuck that drama. Fuck them
if they ain't on what you want. Cause you tired of the ones that ain't cheering you on. And say fuck them, then fuck it. Don't let them bring you down. I ain't for nothing. But if they
cut ties, baby.
just a cut tie.
Grown folk talk sector. That's right.
It's probably best to cut ties, cut ties, cut ties.
Y'all have a good night.
Well, it's some truth to them jokes. Don't let them cheat on your dreams. They don't come to support. They there to keep out the scene. When they speak on what you do, they gotta break down how you did it. Shit ridiculous. You gon' learn to keep some folks
Out your business.
It's your right to live the type of life you live. If you don't like it, get them out of here. That's how we gotta be to keep that. Protect your energy at all costs. If they moving funny, cut their ass off. Sometimes you gotta say fuck them if they ain't on what you want. Cause time from the ones that ain't cheering you on. And say fuck them, then fuck it. Don't let them bring you down. I mean for nothing. But if they ain't probably best to cut ties, cut ties, cut ties, cut ties.
I got that song from the captain. Thanks, Captain. Well, I love y'all. Keep it 100.